Welcome to Two Hotties and a Naughty, a podcast about life's little victories, hotties, and constant disappointments, naughties. Here are your hosts, Michael Beck, Hicks, and Dwight Slappe.
Welcome to Two Hotties and a Naughty. I'm Dwight Slappe.
I'm Michael Beck.
And I'm Hicks.
I really like that energy. This is the second time we've done this. We had a little audio issue. Man, the energy is really great now. I feel like this is going to be the episode we nailed. This one right here.
Mm-hmm. This is it. This is it. Our final episode.
We got to leave it all out in the field, boys. Just every bit of podcasting you have is going into this one. I thought of a fun category. What is your hottiest dream job? Nothing you have to be qualified for. Nothing. We're talking about in a utopian world where you could just do whatever you like. What would you be doing? And I think it will come to no surprise that my dream job is professional wrestling manager.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes,
Checks out.
of course.
I think it's what I'm best built to do. A professional wrestling manager goes out and talks and represents a much larger gentleman that probably, or lady, who doesn't have maybe the mic skills needed to get over with the crowd. And it would be my job to usually draw heat. Managers don't really manage good guys. It's the bad guys. The manager's job is to make people hate the people they're managing. And I think I'd be great at that.
100%.
I think I'd probably, you got to think of these small, I'm not even talking about like on TV professional. I'd love to do it on TV. I'm talking about getting like $50 a night at some backwoods town where I'm dressed in like some sort of corduroy suit and a bow tie, trying to use big words and talking down to a crowd. And I think I was made for this. And now that I'm talking about it out loud, I also think Beck was made for this, but I don't think Beck has the enthusiasm.
Oh, Beck is 100% made for it.
I also think that, Dwight, you and I could both operate at the level you're describing right now. Like, let's end the show and just go out and find some wrestlers to manage. We can do it.
Here's the thing. We're twins that inherited a bunch of money from our parents. This is our characters. These are our characters. And we're wasting our fortune by wedging ourselves into the professional wrestling business because wrestling fans hate people that are smarter than them and that don't belong in wrestling. And you and I would be the greatest single manager together. We'd just be outside, overreacting to everything. Beck, do you know how to take a bump?
Are we speaking of cocaine?
Well,
that too. That's the other kind of bump you'll have to take in this biz.
Yes. If we were talking about wrestling in the 70s through 90s, yes, it was definitely cocaine. I'm talking about a little tumble on your butt. Can you take, like, if somebody slams you or pushes you, could you take, like, one bump a match?
Well, I think we're going to find out.
You got
I love this idea now.
In you.
So basically, I have to change absolutely nothing about myself.
Nothing.
I just have to show up at a wrestling event.
Yep.
Yeah, if anything, I'll probably take on some of your affectations. That's what'll end up happening to try to present that we are family. I'll let you pick out the clothes.
It'll be just like we're those Property Brother guys. But
yes,
we'll know less about home construction. We'll be equally as handsome.
Slice, what do you have any names for our wrestling manager act?
Well, I'm trying to think because, Beck just talked about these like property brothers. You could like manage a guy named or a team named the Contractors, and you could be the foreman or something like that. And, there you go. There you go. I don't know. Maybe that's something.
Our tag team could be the Grounds Crew.
Ooh,
or
yes.
The Help. They're called the Help, is what they're called.
Yeah, I was just about to say, clearly, like, we are capital and they are labor. Like, that's...
Yes. And standard wrestling trope is you use a name that's already sort of famous. Like, we would be like the Vanderbilt brothers or something like, something that exudes wealth.
Demolition. There you go.
Well, that was already, I don't know. That was already that was,
yeah, I know.
That was Axe and Smash and then Crush for some reason.
Crush,
Finally, we got to Dwight's Wrestling Corner. I'm so excited.
Here we are. It only took almost 30 episodes later. We got to Dwight's Wrestling Corner.
Right under the wire.
Beck, this doesn't have to be your dream job. You're just forced to participate in my dream job. So what would your dream job be?
Well, I've scribbled down a couple of ideas while we've been talking about the wrestling. And obviously and these are, I've ranked these in order of truthfulness, starting with the most true one. They're all true though. The first thing is Dwight, I do not dream of labor. Yeah. But probably my a more practical answer is I really like my current job. I just want to make a lot more money at it.
Okay.
So we'll put that out on the table. And obviously, my views on this program reflect only my own and never my employer, even though they should.
So if you're listening, employer, he doesn't really want to raise. That's just his view.
It is definitely not my employer's position. I should get a raise. So I think, and I think professional wrestling manager is very good. And there's a lot of overlap with what my actual dream job would be, which is, of course, the Pope. The Pope gets to live in Italy. I love the Mediterranean. I love the weather there. The Pope has a lot of great outfits that he gets to wear. I think a cassock would be a very flattering look on me. The Pope speaks usually a lot of languages. I don't, but I think it would be fun to do a very offensive fake Italian all the time. Lots of gesturing with my hands like this.
You don't want to go the other.
Go ahead, Dwight.
So you don't want to go the other way where we have a Chicago Pope and he's refusing to do like a deep Chicago accent. I think there's an opening there for you.
Dwight, do you think we could manage the Pope as a professional wrestler? Yes. Here it is. Cut everything so far and start the show from right here. This is where the show is.
This is good because I assume all my wrestling managing is going to be in the deep South somewhere, and it's not going to be hard to paint the Pope as a heel, as a bad guy in deep South.
You could have a whole stable called the Clergy, and you could do some really awesome things. You got the bishops, the cardinals.
Is there a better foreign object to use in a wrestling match than one of those like smoke decanters that they hold up?
It's called a thurible.
It's
called a thurible. Yeah. We can call his finishing move transubstantiation because he's changing the very nature of your essence, when he's wailing on you.
This isn't your thing at all, Beck, but your instincts are so good.
Just on. This is it.
Slice, what about you? What's your dream job?
Oh, man. I'm a very simple guy, and I thought about this, while you guys were talking, and you know what? I would just like to have a mere humble food truck. I just want to be a chef. I just want to be like a little food truck chef. I want to have what I need there. I want to go up and serve all these drunken college students and everybody. I want to be like something that Anthony Bourdain would have come up to and been like, oh, here's this guy over on like the streets of Huntington, West Virginia. He serves up a mean chicken thigh or something, just something crazy, nothing too grandiose. I pride myself on my thighs. That's the thing. I would have a food truck called Thick Nasty, and I'd serve the thickest chicken thighs in town. And our motto would be "Thick thighs save lives," and it'd be it would change everybody's lives.
I finally found a winning investment for the Roman Catholic Church and wrestling organization that I now represent.
Time to ditch this podcast. See what you've done with this topic, Dwight? Now we're just going to abandon this and really go to something that can generate some revenue for us.
You park that food truck outside of every wrestling event that Beck and I are working. Mm-hmm. Beck can forgive sins on the side for a little cash.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, this is both horizontal and vertical integration of our business model. I like it.
We're being so positive about everything. I do have to ask, Slice, do you want to smell like a food truck?
If it's chicken thighs, I can do this because all the various beautiful spices and everything, I'll do things from different regions. I'll call one the Thickless Cage. I'll call another one the, Old Saint Thick and, Thick Jonas. There could be so many.
If you call one of them Thickless Cage, I'm going to have to rename my penis.
Or, we could do like what do they call those things in the biz? Not a cameo, but like
a collaboration.
Collaboration. That's it. We'll do a collaboration. Get me one Dwight's penis, please.
I'm not interested in selling my penis meat.
Well, no,
you're gonna need that.
This is as close as you can get without taking the real thing home. Everybody.
You're gonna want that penis meat during the long winter,
during the hard times. Welcome back. And before we jump into my hottie for the episode, I just want to apologize to the listener for any congestion they hear in my voice. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today, but don't worry because I'm packed with gauze and laudanum. And by laudanum, there we go. Jesus,
it's a great word to say when you're congested.
You're killing it.
Some say we could have just gone on without you mentioning it at all, but I'm glad we hit it now.
Yeah. That's our sponsor for today, Laudanum or whatever it is.
Gauze, the good people from American Gauze.
HP Gauze Factory. Thank you guys for a big shout out.
All right. So, boys, what is the hottiest animal that you can relate to? The hottiest animal that I can relate to is, and I'm kind of making a battlefield decision here because there are a couple I've been going back and forth on. But I think it's the American black bear, for a variety of reasons. I consider myself an adoptive West Virginian. I know the black bear is one of the key animals of West Virginia and its people and culture. And bears are great. They mostly hang out. They're rarely subject to natural predators. They black bears eat their grubs and berries and other occasional little woodland creatures, but mostly just grubs and berries. And bears live. I had our crack research team generate some numbers for me here. Bears live up to 20 years in the wild, and in captivity, up to 40 years. And let's be honest, that's enough. That is plenty. That's plenty. I love bears, and I have a story about a black bear. My wife and I were driving through very rural West Virginia in, I don't know, either Greenbrier or Pocahontas County several years ago. And we were just in the desolation there. It's a very beautiful part of the country. Very few people there, and we were just in the desolation. We were a little turned around, and like GPS doesn't really work all that great, so we were kind of stuck, and we both had to go to the bathroom. So we pulled over at this little overhang, and we thought, okay, you go way over there, and I'll go way over here, and we'll take care of our business. And as we were both about to take care of our business, we heard this rattling and rustling of a big thing down under the car, under the overhang. And I know what a deer sounds like when it rustles in the undergrowth, and it did not sound like that. And immediately, my wife and I both sort of shrieked and ran back to the car. What neither of us did was check on the other one before we got into the car and closed the door. And I'm just realizing now, these are fucking back-to-back episodes of me and my wife immediately abandoning each other in a crisis situation.
If you missed last week, Beck told a story about a man dressed as a werewolf jumping out of the woods and surprising his wife and me and him. And they ran from each other then as well. I don't know why I had to explain that. Certainly you're caught up on that goddamn podcast.
But yes, this is why I most relate to the American black bear. I think. Yeah. What do we think of? Go ahead.
I was going to say, they say if you run into a black bear in the wild, you're supposed to make yourself big and loud, and they'll run away, which is also true with you.
It's true. Yep. It checks out. Anytime Beck's getting on my nerves, I make myself big and loud, and he's gone in a matter of seconds. And I'm like, thank God.
I shriek, abandon my wife, and run off.
For our nature loving people out there, of course, it's make yourself big and loud for a black bear, lay dead if it's a grizzly bear, a brown bear, and if it's a polar bear, you're dead already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Gonzo.
I
and if it's a Care Bear, watch your wallet.
Mm-hmm. Shifty bitches.
Whoa, man! Whoa, with the Care Bear slander. Whoa.
That one time when Good Luck Bear got my wallet.
I know, man.
There's
But
no
let's not
luck
use that
involved
kind
in
of
that.
language.
It's theft. I'm sorry. Some of the bears are good. Some of the bears are good ones, but not all of them.
Wait, there are evil Care Bears? Oh, this is a weird
Grumpy
product
Bear is
placement.
okay. Surprisingly, Grumpy Bear is a good guy. I will say that. You wouldn't think so.
All right. Slice, what's the animal that you most relate to?
Oh, God, there are so many that I want to relate to, but I think ultimately the one that I would have to go to, if I'm being honest, is probably just a little simple box turtle. Just a little guy, a little beautiful bald guy. He doesn't ask for much in this world. He just wants to cross that road. If he gets lost, pick him up, pull over. Don't run over me, please. But pick me up. Take me across that road, sit me down. If I get too startled, I'm going to go in my shell. I'm just going to chill there. I'll play some video games or watch a movie, maybe a series, or just hang out and meditate. I don't really meditate in real life, but I'll watch a movie or something. But, yeah, that's just me. I keep trucking. I'm a little omnivore. I don't ask for much. I don't bother anybody. Just maybe I'll get in some water now and then, get a little crazy. But yeah. I'm a very simple creature. I'm not here to hurt anybody. I'm just here to eat my fruits and my meat and maybe some veggies and live my life. That's it.
Yeah, and you do have that hard shell on the outside.
I do, very much so. That's the ankylosing spondylitis.
That's why I thought you were going to go with panda, because you got that baboon spot.
Right,
Bamboo spot.
spine. Right. I know.
I have an important question. Do black bears eat turtles? Because Slice,
They can try.
I don't want to eat you, man. I don't.
You can try. When I get in my shell, man, whatever. You probably do.
Just a lot of us eating each other this podcast between my penis meat and slice the turtle.
Come on over here and eat me back.
Oh no!
Goodness. We're finally giving the listener the content they want. Finally.
We've finally hammered out our first t-shirt. Eat me back.
That's it. Come on over here and eat me back.
It's a friendly,
box
smiling turtle.
Yes, that's it. That's the one.
Dwight?
My animal? Sure.
But if we have more to say on the topic of Slice's delicious animal, we can.
No, I was just curious if he picked turtles because he thinks maybe he'll be a ninja one day.
That's also, I didn't want to say it, but I do love pizza and I do practice martial art. Well, okay, I don't want to say too much. But...
Yeah, don't push that lie because then we're going to ask for a demonstration of some sort.
I'll give you something. Will it be good? No. But I'll get my nunchucks out.
Will it be probably offensive? Yes.
Well, not intentionally. I'm trying here. I don't mean it to be offensive, but it's the best this guy can do. I wish I was good at the craft, but I'm not, okay? When I get the nunchucks out, just humor me. I'm harmless. Like a turtle, like a box turtle.
Did I mention my bamboo spine?
Did I mention? Come on, cut me a break here. Overlook me. And any offenses here are purely unintentional, and I'm just a guy with a bamboo spine trying to spin some nunchucks and getting my katanas out. That's it. Maybe a broomstick.
Now, can you store all of these weapons inside your shell, or is it all Slice in there? Do you?
Yeah,
occupy...
are you a cartoon? Are you a cartoon turtle, or are you a real turtle?
God, I wish I could be a cartoon turtle. If I could just be go into my shell and just chill and walk around in there, sit my recliner, put on the game, and then just practice twirling around my ninja stars and things like that. That would be great. But no, that's probably not how this works. So I'm probably hooked to it, melded with my skin into the spine and everything. And it's really boring in there. And I just got to stand still the time I hid in a pool for 3 hours. But that's the story for another episode.
Are you twirling your ninja stars like an old timey gangster makes the quarter dance across his fingers?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Just right there, rolling it along. Just, it's an intimidation factor to any bears that come along and see me and want to eat me. I'm just hey, Beck, you want this? You're going to have to earn it, buddy. You're going to have to earn this shit. No turtle soup tonight, big boy.
Dwight, what sort of delicious animal are you most able to relate to?
Well, of course, I relate to the wombat. The tiny, stocky, Australian wombat. So good luck eating me, motherfuckers. I mean, you're gonna catch some I've never seen a black bear buy a plane ticket, but here we are. I don't know, man. It's just, have you ever seen a wombat run? So they're swaying back and forth with a waddle. That's exactly how I run. I run the exact same way. Wombats, I think, are kind to their fellow animals. There were reports when the wildfires were ravaging eastern and southern Australia a few years ago that wombats were letting other creatures into their dens to save them from the wildfires. And I think I would do that for a small fee.
Nothing's free in this world, but I got you.
I'd be lurking off to one corner, rubbing my paws together, seeing Dwight prepare this buffet for me in his little wombat den.
And wombats, if you attack a wombat and they make it to the den, they will stick their ass out of the den. And their ass is so muscular that it can like if a creature, a dingo, let's say, reaches its paw or snout in and it gets the ass in the right way, it can break a bone. And my ass is like that. You won't find a nutcracker in my house because I just shove it between my cheeks and give it a firm squeeze. That's how I eat nuts.
Literal buns of steel right here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is tremendous content. This is just...
Oh, and I poop cubes. See?
Coco hates
Coco
all that.
knows.
Coco knows how I poop.
In a previous life, Coco broke a paw on a wombite's ass, and it's, it's a really sore subject.
Yeah,
see?
she does.
Oh.
My dog does not like this wombat conversation, or does like it. It's hard to know with dogs.
Also, I wear a lot of cardigans with pockets, so it's like I have a marsupial's pouch all the time. Yeah, maybe you're right, Coco. I was reaching on that one. Maybe sometimes I go a little too far with the joke, and I need Coco to be there and say, "Hey, dude, we get it. You crave the attention of others, and you need laughter to live, but maybe not. So just censor yourself every now and then."
There's also, I'm just going to point this out too. There's a sweet little mute button down there when your dog's going out of line, like my kids do when they're running around upstairs.
No,
but,
Slice, I need that feedback.
It's just part of the element.
That Coco feedback.
All right, Coco is our fourth guest here. I'm sorry, Sullivan. Someday you'll make it, but Coco superseded you on this one.
She does seem to have stopped barking. No.
Oh, did she now? Did she now? That's funny. Coco had other plans.
Oh. I should probably go check on the dog, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Coco is really pissed off that no one chose her as the animal that we wanted to be like, or we most related to. No one chose dog. Fuck you, nerds.
I did think about saying Coco, but then I thought, I don't really want to be an animal that's dependent on Michael Beck for survival.
All right, listeners, welcome to Naughty November, baby. So, in honor of the first Naughty of November, November is often referred to as, Movember for those who want to grow mustaches during the month of November, or No Shave November for those who just want to let it all go. So, I'm going to go with, what is your naughtiest facial hairstyle? There's so many to choose from on this one. Oh, Coco knows. Coco's back with a vengeance.
Coco's got a list for the groomer.
Coco is scheduled for the groomer tomorrow, so she's very excited about this topic. Very excited.
When you see Coco walking around town tomorrow with a nasty-ass Van Dyke, don't you say shit to her. She's out here rocking that. But no, that was my runner-up because that's the devil's stash. But no, I'm going to go with the classic, a classic around this area, the old chin strap. The chin strap, you know what I mean? Just a very thin line.
No,
that
gross.
goes right along. Oh, that's right. It is the naughtiest of all naughties.
No.
Just. It's like you couldn't decide what you wanted to do here. Did you want to go to a Creed concert, or did you want to build some barns out there in the field? You didn't know. So maybe you want to punch some holes through some drywall later, slam a couple of white monsters. You don't know, but it's cool. But yeah, the old chin strap. And here, I'll let you in a little fun fact. Your boy right here, old Slice Hicks, once upon a time in his early college career, tried the old chin, strap. And I apologize to everybody that had to witness me like that or endure my company during that phase. It was not good. It was a very dark time in my life, and I think I learned a lot from that.
Slice, I encourage you to think back on that time as your Abraham Lincoln phase.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, he did great things in spite of that facial hair.
You may have had that when we met. And I'll be honest, I was
sorry.
dubious. I was dubious
Yeah,
of you for a
I don't
while.
blame
I'm
you.
like, I don't know about
I could
between
feel the
that-
vibes.
between that and the wallet chain.
My Jinko jeans and everything, and
This guy's
Yeah.
going through a lot.
you know, my backwards hat. Take me as I am. That's what I've always said. But you know, I know it's been
On the
hard
other
to.
hand, if Slice had shown up with a full, magnificent, lustrous beard, he might not have been willing to become friends with us.
It's true.
True. You guys took me in at my lowest, and I really appreciate that. And you know, I'll never forget that. Someday I'll be that beautiful eagle soaring through the sky. I'm not there yet. I'm still just a box turtle, boys. But someday.
Slice, what do you have going on right now? If you're not watching this on YouTube, Slice has, from what I see, is a goatee, but does it build out on the bottom or is it just a goatee?
I'm just a little stubby boy. I just, you know, I have some stubby. I do the sides. I get a little closer down here. It's my goatee is just, you know, I just have it.
Okay,
It's a
yeah.
little thicker around the chin, the goatee area. But
Sure.
you know, I just, you know, I've grown a really long, embarrassing beard before that went down to like the middle of my chest, and that was not a good look. My hair, when it gets longer than this, looks like, I don't know, I was, you know, fell into an acid bath or something, and it's really not great. But I thought it was cool for a bit, and my wife didn't. She didn't tell me. I wish she would have told me a lot earlier. It would have saved me a lot of embarrassment. But it was pretty scraggly.
So wait, so you had a beard down to mid chest that your wife hated. So just like every day she was fulminating this fucking guy and his
Well,
fucking beard.
To be honest, so here's what happened. It was really like, I mean, you could call it convenient timing or whatever. Just it was, you know, the stars aligned, and she happened to go into a full "It's Britney" moment and shaved her head. And so she was growing her hair back. So I feel like maybe she thought she didn't have a platform to stand on when she wanted to talk about my beard, because she was at a really awkward time of growing her hair back during COVID, and I was growing this disgusting ass beard, and she just was like, you know what, I could call him out on this, but I don't want to know what he wants to say about my hair right now. So I'm just gonna just let this all play out, and we'll see where we go from here in our relationship. Yeah, here we are, still going strong.
Did you all consider like a locks of love situation where you would donate your beard to her head?
I mentioned it, but I don't think she wanted to look like Raggedy Ann, because I have, like, when I grow it out, like, my beard is red and it's very like coarse. It's like a red Brillo pad when my beard grows out, and it's pretty gross.
This is my favorite O. Henry short story where Autumn has shaved her head, and Slice is demanding that she take his disgusting red beard hairs.
Oh, all right. Dwight, what do you got? What's your naughtiest facial hairstyle?
My naughtiest facial hairstyle is no facial hair. If you guys are watching on YouTube, I am clean shaven right now. Not because I really want to be. It's we're recording this the day before Halloween, and my Halloween costume dictates that I am clean shaven. Now, I've seen a lot of people out there, pictures online of people with their Halloween costumes on and keeping their beard for a character that doesn't have a beard, and I think that's, you're totally half-assing it. I'm sorry, if you're going for whatever, and that person, that character doesn't have a beard, you gotta shave.
Yes, agreed. Yeah.
And I go through a cycle every time it's been several years since I've been clean shaven, and I go through the same cycle every time. The first day I shave, I look in the mirror and go, who is that awful oaf that I'm staring at in the window? Who is this chinless fucking wonder? Who would ever even pay attention to this asshole? And on the second day, I'm like, okay, I get it. There's a boyish charm there. On the third day, I almost like it. And then reality hits. I'm like, God damn it, I can't wait to shave not shave again. And I didn't even think about the Movember no shave November thing. It just happened to work out this way. But this will be the first time I actually contribute to such a nonsense exercise. Sometimes we give each other a heads up what the categories are going to be, and I told my partner Leanne that Slices is facial hair, and I said I think mine's going to be not having facial hair, and she looked me dead in the eye and said, yeah, that's a good one to go with that. So
yep, I've heard that
here
one
we
before.
are.
Yep. I'm still stuck in between on like decisions for Halloween costumes, and like you just threw the gauntlet, and I was like, well, I could be this, but they're clean shaven. I don't want to clean shave because A, I'll hate it. B, Autumn will really hate it. And it's like, because I will look like that awkward, Homer Simpson whenever he shaves and it just doesn't look right. And it's just terrible. It's like, regular Homer Simpson. Okay. Homer Simpson shave. Just gross. That will be me. I don't want to do that.
Well, but she should be really excited about your Yul Brynner costume.
LLYB. I will actually be shaving my beard tomorrow, also for a Halloween costume. Because, Dwight, I agree with you. If you have a beard and you're going as someone or something that is clean shaven, you've got to shave that beard. You have to. Don't be a coward.
If I had, my second choice would be, I wish I could scrub every picture of me online with a goatee off the internet. Because they were very in vogue for a while.
Oh, yeah.
And for years I had a goatee.
Me too, buddy.
On things I bought at Sheetz, Justin had a graphic that we would use for Healthy Boy Wednesday. And it was me with a goatee, wearing a dumbass bowling shirt, holding a bottle of beer. And I wish I could kill that dude. That dude shouldn't exist.
That dude belongs on like the Drew Carey show and blasted off into space. Like get him out of here. We don't want him anymore. No. It was a very dark time.
That sad extra from Swingers needs to die.
Hey, that guy still has great taste in music. I don't care.
And here's why I exist, Dwight, because you can always look back and be like, hey, at least it wasn't a chin strap like dumbass Slice did. So I'm glad I set the bar so low so that you can at least, salvage that. Beck, what you got, man? What's your naughtiest facial hairstyle?
Well, Slice, there are so many of them. The older I get, and frankly more hateful I become, I've become convinced that people do better when they have choices but fewer choices. There should be. If you want to have facial hair, that's great. Here are the 5 approved facial hairs. Just how as in ancient Rome, there were like 24 men's names, and that was it. You had one of those names, or you had no name. You were just that dude over there, and
Sometimes I forget how lucky we are to have a historian on the podcast.
You laugh, but you think at the same time. That's why people tune in. But the following haircuts definitely should not be allowed. That bowl cut, that lots of, let's be honest, when we were in, I don't know, middle school or junior high, the crappier kids that we went to school with, I think some of them had a bowl cut. I think that's stupid.
I totally had one. Slice totally had one.
Oh, 100%. I can get the yearbook right now and show you my bowl cut. It was undercut too, so I was the most debaucherous of bowl cut kids.
Yeah. No, it was awful. And I know those are coming back at some point. I know, just because of the way we recycle everything from the past into doing horrible things. Those are coming back, and I dread it because
there's a He-Man movie coming out next year, and that'll be the spark.
Yeah, see, awful. I feel like Cassandra over here, and all I can do is predict the return of dumb fucking haircuts. It's awful. Because also terrible haircut that has come back is the goddamn mullet. What are we doing here? What are the choices we're making as a society? And I know we talked about mullets a few weeks ago when we talked about my neighborhood friend Hank Williams Jr., but oh my God, the mullet, no.
Hey, as long as our neighbor to the north exists, the mullet will never die. And, you have to accept it, I think it's a thing of beauty, in some regards. Sometimes it's a little much, but, if you got that ratty hair like I do, it sucks. But if you got that, like, luxurious Billy Ray Cyrus hair, okay, I appreciate it,
In the mullet's defense, even though I just attacked it, I should say, so I have a cousin, Donovan, who I will mention because I know he doesn't listen to the show because he's doing stuff like, being out talking to girls. But Donovan...
Coco's calling Donovan right now.
Yep. Don't you dare talk about Donovan, you son of a bitch. Donovan's my number one buddy.
Donovan is tall and muscular, and he has a mullet right now, and he looks like a Viking. Like, he looks like what all of the other guys with mullets think they look like with their mullet. So, like, it works for Donovan, but for no one else does the mullet work.
Let me ask you this, Beck. These are all good, but the category was facial hair. So do you have any thoughts on that?
Oh, the category was facial hair, not just hair.
Facial hair, my guy. This stuff right here.
I love this interlude, though.
Right. Donovan, shout out. Like, Donovan paid you $20 to throw him out there for his, Tinder profile.
Two Hotties and Naughtys. Two Hotties and Naughtys, brought to you by Donovan.
Donovan. The Viking. Tell us about Donovan's facial hair, Beck.
Two Hotties and Naughtys, brought to you by Donovan's mullet oil.
In conjunction with Dr. Squash.
This oil's made from Donovan's bathwater.
Guest starring Coco.
I don't like any facial hair no. You know what? Other than the chin strap, I don't know if I have any opposition to facial hair of any kind. Yeah. I did not pay enough attention to the prep notes and haven't really thought about it, but as I'm thinking about it now, well, I mean, like a Hitler mustache. Like, you shouldn't have that. Let's put that on the naughty list.
There's your easy out right there. There you go.
Yeah. Yes.
I would like to say, for the record, that this podcast is anti-Hitler, and not just the mustache. I'm thinking a lot of things about that guy I don't like.
Big thumbs down. F that dude.
Yeah, no, I do not care for Hitler. And we're also the only podcast on the internet that has 3 hosts, none of whom have a Nazi tattoo.
Booyah.
Not even one.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. We're so glad that you stopped by our YouTube page to watch our beautiful mustachioed and non-mustachioed faces. Or I guess you downloaded it and just listened to it, which you're really missing out if you're not watching the YouTube. But we're glad you did that anyway.
Absolutely. And we appreciate every view, every listen. And we hope you'll come back again next week and check us out.
Thanks for listening. We love you.
Next week, Beck might know what we're talking about.
Unlikely. We can see.
You'll have to tune in to find out.
Yep. And for more Coco antics, come back.
Thank you for listening. This has been Two Hotties and a Naughty, a podcast about life's little victories and constant disappointments, as hosted by Michael Beck, Hicks, and Dwight Slappe. Editing and production by Michael Sullivan. Our theme is Handel's Entrance of the Queen of Sheba for 2 oboes, strings, and Continuo allegro, as performed by the Advent Chamber Orchestra. Crystal Howe speaking.